Listening 52. Listen, point and repeat. 1,
Pilot,
2,
scientist,
3,
ambulance driver,
4,
doctor,
5,
vet,
6,
chef,
7,
sports coach,
8.
shop assistant.
Listening 53. Listen and say.
He works at the restaurant. He's a... She works at the hospital. She's a... He works at the hospital. He's an... She works at the university. She's a... He works at the animal hospital. He's a... She works in a plane. She's a... He works at the shopping centre. He's a... She works at the sports centre. She's a...
Listening 54. Listen and repeat.
What's her job? Can you guess? I think she's a vet. I think you're right.
Listening 55. Listen and follow.
It's dinner time, but it's breakfast time for Mum.
Oh, when does she sleep?
She sleeps in the day. She doesn't sleep at night. She works at night.
Where does she work?
She works at the hospital.
What does she do?
She's an ambulance driver.
Listening 56. Look, listen and learn.
What does he wear?
He wears a white hat.
Where does he work?
He works at the hotel.
When does he work?
He works in the afternoon.
Listening 57. Listen and circle. 1. Jane.
Where does Jane work?
She works at the hospital.
When does she work?
She works at night.
What does she do?
She's a doctor.
2. Paul.
Where does Paul work?
He works at the animal hospital.
When does he work?
He works in the morning.
What does he do?
He's a vet.
3. Sally.
Where does Sally work?
She works at the university.
When does she work?
She works in the day.
What does she do?
She's a scientist.
4. Jim.
Where does Jim work?
He works on a plane.
When does he work?
He works in the evening.
What does he do?
He's a pilot.
Listening 58. Look, listen and learn.
I go to work in the day. I don't go to work at night. She works at the cafe. She doesn't work at the shop. They bake cupcakes. They don't bake bread.
Listening 59. Listen, point and repeat. 1,
Help people.
2,
Sell things.
3,
Work outside.
4,
Work with animals.
5,
Drive.
6,
Cook food.
Listening 60. Listen and say.
I'm a shop assistant. In my job, I'm a vet. In my job,
I'm a chef. In my job,
I'm a sports coach. In my job, I'm an ambulance driver. In my job,
I'm a doctor. In my job,
Listening 61. Listen and number. 1,
I like cooking. I'm good at baking cupcakes. I want to be a chef. I want to cook food for my job.
2,
I don't like being inside all the time. I'm happy in the playground or the garden. In fact, I love gardening. I want to work outside.
3,
I've got a cat, a tortoise, and 2 hamsters. I love animals. I want to be a vet or a farmer. I want to work with animals.
4,
I've got lots of ideas, and I like making things. I want to work in a shop. I want to sell things.
5,
I like cars and trains and buses. I want to work in an ambulance or maybe a train. I want to drive for my job.
6,
I go shopping for my grandma. She's old and it's difficult for her. I want to help people for my job.
Listening 62. Look, listen and learn.
I want to be a farmer.
Why?
Because I want to work outside.
Listening 63. Listen and check. 1,
I want to be a shop assistant. Why? Because I want to sell things.
2.
I want to be a vet. Why? Because I want to work with animals.
Listening 64. Listen and follow. Then sing. Reach for the stars.
Dream big, reach for the stars. You know you can do it. The future is yours. I want to cook great food. Ooh yeah. I want to work outside. Ooh yeah. I want to drive an ambulance. Ooh yeah. I'm reaching for the stars. Dream big, reach for the stars. You know you can do it. The future is yours. I want to sell cool things. Ooh yeah. I want to fly a plane. Ooh yeah. I want to work with animals. Ooh yeah. I'm reaching for the stars. Dream big, reach for the stars. You know you can do it. The future is yours.
Listening 65. Karaoke time. Sing. Reach for the stars. Listening 66. Listen and read. Junko's dream. Junko's watching TV.
Wow! What's her job? She's an astronaut. She works in space.
Space? I want to be an astronaut.
Junko's friends want to be singers.
Why don't you want to be a singer, Junko?
It's fun, but I want to be an astronaut.
Junko's mum is a doctor.
Do you want to be a doctor, Junko?
No, I want to be an astronaut.
Sometimes having a dream is difficult.
Astronauts are brave. Am I brave? Am I clever? Oh, I want to be an astronaut.
Junko's brother is at university.
Kobe wants to be a vet.
That's a good job.
Yes, but I want to be an astronaut.
"15 years later, Junko's dad is watching TV.
It's Junko. She's on TV.
Junko is an astronaut.
Wow! Junko's in space!
Well done, Junko.
Listening 67. Listen, point, and repeat. 1,
Interesting.
2,
Dangerous.
3,
Exciting.
4,
Safe.
Listening 68. Listen and say the number.
Hi, I'm William, and I'm from Tanzania. I live near a big national park with lots of animals. Lots of people work there. Working in the park can be exciting. You can be a pilot. You can be a scientist too. The animals are interesting. We can learn about them. Do you want to work with animals? The animals in the park can be dangerous. There are snakes and lions. People can visit the park. Visiting the animals in the park is safe and fun.
Listening 69. Listen and circle.
Let's meet some people who work at the national park.
1,
Excuse me. Hello. What's your job?
I'm a pilot.
A pilot. Cool. Do you like it?
Yes, I love my job
Why?
because it's exciting. I fly the helicopter and I see lots of animals.
That is exciting.
2,
What's your job?
I'm a scientist.
A scientist. That's great. Do you like it?
Yes, it's a good job. Why?
Because it's interesting. I study the animals and I learn about them.
Yes, animals are very interesting.
3.
What's your job?
I'm a shop assistant.
Do you like your job? Is it good to be a shop assistant?
Yes,
Why?
it's safe. I work in the shop and I sell things to visitors. I meet people from all over the world.
Okay, I understand. Working in the shop is safe.
4.
What's your job?
I'm a vet.
Cool. I'd like to be a vet. Do you like it?
Yes, I love my job.
Why?
I help animals. They can be dangerous, but they need help. I can help them.
They can be dangerous, but it's good to help them. Thanks.
Listening 70. Listen and follow.
Wow, that's a cool job.
Do you want an exciting job like that?
No, I don't. I want a fun job. I want to be a sports coach.
Listening 71. Listen and read.
Interview with a window cleaner. Hi, it's Adam in Malaysia. I'm writing this from the capital city, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is a big city. There are lots of tall buildings. They're called skyscrapers. Today I'm learning about an interesting job. This is my interview with Mr. Wan. Hello, Mr. Wan. What's your job?
I'm a window cleaner.
Where do you work?
I work in the city. I work on tall skyscrapers. But I don't work inside. I work outside. I climb up the outside of the buildings and I clean the windows. Today, I'm cleaning windows at the hospital.
When do you work?
I work in the day. I get up early and I start work at 7:30 a.m.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I like it because it's exciting and it's fun.
Is it dangerous?
No, it isn't. We help our friends and it's safe. We're a good team.